Welcome back, Sunshine Chasers. Last week we explored the unique town of Whittier, where nearly everyone lives under one roof. But this week we're heading to one of Alaska's most patriotic towns for an experience we'll never forget. Every year, over 40,000 people descend on this small town of just 2,700 residents to celebrate the 4th of July. We're talking about Seward, Alaska, the place to be for Independence Day in the last frontier. From camping right in town where you can walk to everything, to hiking glaciers in Kenai Fjords National Park, to experience the legendary mountain marathon race that draws competitors and spectators from all over the world. Seward delivers adventures we never expected. We also discovered incredible local restaurants, a historic bar that's been a part of Seward's fabric for over 80 years, and why this town should be on every RVer's Alaska bucket list. So buckle up as we show you why spending the 4th of July in Seward, Alaska is an absolute must for your RV Alaska adventures. Get your motor running.
Head out on the highway.
Out on another sunshine adventure. Hey, are you going my way?
I think so.
I hope so. He's driving today. Because this possibly is a Joel approved route heading down to
Seward?
Yes.
It might be the one and only Joel approved route we've been on since we started our adventure.
Are turning, the road is wide. Our home on wheels is our joy and pride. With our dog.
Well, it is beautiful, but this is definitely going to be not Joel approved.
Chasing our sunshine under endless skies, through the mountains high, where the eagles fly. Rivers so clear and the air so sweet. Every mile's a gift, every step's a beat.
Had to pull off to let a bunch of people go by.
Well, you're also going to put the car in park and I'm going to drive.
Okay.
All right. Needs fire drill.
Hey.
Get your motor running. Right, now we're cruising.
Laughter fills the air as we make our way. The open road's our home, come what may. With positive vibes and smiles so wide, we find our heaven on this wild ride. Chasing our sunshine under endless skies, through the mountains high, where the eagles fly. Rivers so clear and the air so sweet. Every mile's a gift, every step's a beat. Every step's a beat.
Let's talk about our base camp in Seward, Resurrection Campground, a part of the Seward Municipal Campground system. We stayed in Site 443 in the Resurrection Campground section with water and electric hookups for 5 nights from July 2nd through July 7th and paid a total of $336, which breaks down to $67 per night. Here's the big advantage of this campground. It's the location and it's unbeatable. We could walk Maya into town, access the start of the Iditarod Trail right from the campsites, and reach all of the 4th of July festivities on foot. The campground offers several options: premium waterfront sites, which are dry camping only, partial hookup sites with water and electric like we had, and standard dry camping sites. They also have free showers, free dump stations, and trash services. Now, let's be real about our experience. At $67 per night for partial hookups, this is on the pricier side for Municipal Campground. The sites are tight, and you're parked pretty close to your neighbors, which doesn't leave you much privacy or space. During the busy 4th of July weekend, the campground was packed and we dealt with some serious challenges. Our neighbors actually parked us in, blocking our site. It has been an amazing day. We're just sitting outside here enjoying our partial view from our campsite. But we're going to tell you that if you come here and stay in Resurrection Bay, be prepared, especially if you're here over the 4th of July, that a lot of people apparently don't know campground etiquette. Feral children running all over the place. There are cars speeding through here, which worry us about the feral children. And there are dogs off leash everywhere. So just be prepared. And apparently there's no place to park as we're blocked in our own site. But luckily Joel's got a nice view here, and if I lean forward while sitting or stand up, I get one, and if I look this way, I have a nice one as well. But I said it's definitely tight quarters here in Seward, but still making our own sunshine and still enjoying our time here for the 4th of July holiday. But you can reserve your site online through CampSpot. Here is something critical. Pay close attention to the booking window because these sites fill up fast, especially around the 4th of July. Reservations for the 2026 season open mid-January. The bottom line, the location is unbeatable for exploring Seward and essential if you want to be here for 4th of July. But be prepared for tight sites, overcrowded conditions, and campground etiquette not being followed by everyone. If walkability to town and access to all the festivities is your priority, this location makes worth dealing with those other issues. Just know what you're getting into during peak season. We just had a nice about 2-mile walk on the Iditarod. We got down to mile 0. We could do it right from the campground, and even tried to get Maya to mush on a dog sled. We didn't go anywhere.
She's not going to win any races.
No, but pretty cool to be able to come right from the campsite and walk on this.
And we're going to be able to either walk or take shuttle to all the festivities for the 4th of July.
Yay! Our pick for best place to eat in Seward is the Cookery. This locally owned restaurant has been showcasing Alaska's bounties since 2015, and they are dedicated to using fresh local ingredients. We ordered the fresh oysters, which are delivered daily, and they were absolutely incredible. The atmosphere is casual yet refined, and you can tell the staff is passionate about what they serve. Now, let's be upfront. The food is excellent, but it is super pricey. This is a fine dining prices in a remote Alaska location, so expect to spend a considerable more than your average meal. But if you're looking for a special night out and want to experience the best of Alaska's local ingredients prepared with care, the Cookery delivers.
All right. Those are the most expensive oysters we've ever paid for, and we've been to Maine, Texas, Florida, Gulf Shores, whatever. A dozen, $48.
Yeah.
So 2 beers, a dozen oysters, and tip $77.
Ouch, but they were good.
They were good.
They got you coming or going. It's a tourist town, and that's what they survive on. And we appreciate that, but it was an experience. We had a good time, and we're going to keep chasing our sunshine. For our best place to drink, we're giving this one to the Seward Brewing Company. This local brewery in downtown Seward serves great craft beers on site, and we went back several times during our stay. We tried the Nashville hot chicken sandwiches, appetizers, and pizza, and everything was really good. If you're looking for a more budget-friendly option compared to the Cookery, this is it. Solid food at reasonable prices with a relaxed atmosphere. We even met up with friends traveling through Alaska here. It became our to-go-to spot during our 5-night stays in Seward. If you want cold beer, good food that won't break the bank, and a welcoming vibe, Seward Brewing Company is our top recommendation. That's a big door.
It is a big door.
All right. And not only do we have a good time, good corn dogs, and good beer, we found out we can put our sticker up on the window here. Anybody can. Where do you want to go?
Well, closer to the door.
Our best experience in Seward was the entire 4th of July celebration. And trust us, this isn't just a one-day event. The festivities kick off on July 3rd with vendor booths and food trucks lining the streets, giving us a taste of local flavors and handmade goods. That evening, we watched the boat parade at 11 p.m. as decorated boats lit up Seward Harbor.
So I can honestly say I never thought I'd be in a heated jacket and he would actually have his winter coat on with the hood up on the 4th of July. Technically right now it is the 3rd of July.
For 5 more minutes.
We have 5 more minutes
And then
to midnight, and then it's 4th of July and the fireworks start.
Eric, wait
And it's still so light out. Craziness.
Very light.
It's actually not that cold. It's just the water and breeze.
It's about 50 degrees, I think, somewhere in there.
Yeah, but it's a cold dampness that's here. We came, we saw, we conquered, we saw the fireworks.
Actually, a gentleman down here has been shooting some off. That's pretty cool, too. The fireworks are apparently in a different spot than they've been before, so we don't have the greatest viewing. Plus, it's pretty light out, so
It looks like
we saw it.
We saw it.
It's
Happy 4th of July.
We'll see you tomorrow.
July 4th is when things really ramp up. The main event is the Mountain Marathon Race, one of the oldest mountain races in the United States, dating back to 1915. Runners race straight up Mount Marathon, gaining 3,022 feet of elevation in just a mile and a half, then sprint back down through mud, snow, and rocks. It's brutal, it's intense, and absolutely thrilling to watch. The junior race starts at 9 a.m., the women's race at 11:05, and the men's race at 2:05. The entire town lines 4th Avenue and Adams Street to cheer on the runners, and the energy is electric.
If you can't feel the excitement in the air here at the finish line, there's nothing like it. It's so intense and so inspiring to see these women crossing the finish line. You go, girls.
Yeah, and you can watch the race live. They get cameras up the mountain so you can see how hard they're working up there. And when they come down fast. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Between races, there's a big 4th of July parade at 1 p.m. through the downtown of Seward, featuring local organizations, businesses, and plenty of patriotic spirit. Food trucks and vendors are set up throughout the day so you can grab everything from barbecue to local treats while you soak in the celebration.
Alright, it's a little dark in here, but we've taken refuge inside the ale house here in Seward. We got only recovered from the race because it was very hard running around getting our shots, so we had to come in and get a beer.
True.
Cheers.
I want to give a huge shout out and thanks to all the law enforcement, firefighters, EMS, other first responders, and all the volunteers, because we certainly know how much it takes to pull one of these big events off.
Yeah.
The community spirit, the patriotism, and the sheer excitement of watching athletes push themselves to their limits on the mountain is unlike anything we've experienced in our 4 years of full-time RV life. If you're planning an RV trip to Alaska, we cannot stress this enough. Time your visit to spend the 4th of July in Seward. Book your campground early, plan to stay multiple days, and be prepared for an unforgettable Independence Day celebration.
So that's the trail right there. I think I can do it in under an hour.
I bet you a beer you can't.
I think you should just buy me a beer because I'm not going up there.
All right.
Our pick for best hike near Seward takes us to Exit Glacier in Kenai Fjords National Park. The park entrance is about 10 miles from downtown Seward, and there are multiple trail options depending on your comfort level. We started on Exit Glacier View and Overlook Loop, which is about 3.2 miles with a 469 feet of elevation gain. Now this climb up to the overlook, definitely not Joel approved. The elevation and exposure were a bit too much for Joel's comfort level and he stayed down. But here's where it gets good. We found an even better option. There is a walk to view the glacier that was completely Joel approved, and honestly it gave us a better view of Exit Glacier than the overlook. Along the way, interpretive signs show where the glaciers used to reach in previous decades. Exit Glacier is a must-see when you're in Seward and is one of the most beautiful glacier views you can experience in Alaska.
Is Exit Glacier worth stopping at?
Yes.
All right, and if you're afraid of heights, just stay down, walk out the wash to the end, and you have a better view than you do from the elevated platforms, in my opinion.
Plus you get to see the river and some cool rocks, and it's easy walking.
It is, and overall the hike up to the overview is pretty beautiful or whatever, but if you are, like you said, afraid of heights, this I thought was actually more fun. And if you have kids, they would be climbing on the rocks.
Yeah.
But you do have to pay attention as it is a flood zone area and is known to flash floods. So be prepared for that and be prepared to run.
I think we're all right. It hasn't rained in several days, so.
All right.
And it's not snow melt season.
So we got another national park checked off our list. Saw another glacier and enjoyed a nice hike through the woods.
Absolutely.
For our best local find in Seward, we have to tell you about the Yukon Bar. One of the best parts of RV life is discovering authentic places like this. And at 80 years old, the Yukon Bar has been a part of Seward since 1904. Originally a hardware store, it became a bar in 1942. The walls are covered with decades of memorabilia, dollar bills, and quirky decorations that tell the story of this community. It's the kind of place where locals gather and you get a real taste of Seward's character. Supporting local businesses is what we're all about, and Seward made it really easy, and if you're in town, you're going to want to stop into the Yukon Bar.
Chips, candy, and cancer all in one vending machine.
Seward, Alaska proved to be one of the highlights of our entire RV Alaska adventure. From experiencing the incredible 4th of July celebration and the Mount Marathon race, to hiking Exit Glacier in the Kenai Fjords National Park, to discovering authentic local spots like the Yukon Bar and the Seward Brewing Company, Seward delivered memories we'll cherish forever. If you're planning an RV trip to Alaska, make Seward a priority on your itinerary, and if you can, time your visit correctly for the 4th of July. You will not regret it. On next week's video, we're continuing our RV Alaska adventure and we head to Homer, Alaska, the end of the road on the Kenai Peninsula. We discover another authentic dive bar, an amazing local brewery, and some of the best seafood we had in Alaska. We found a budget-friendly camping option that won't break the bank and can't wait to share that with you. Thanks for chasing the sunshine with us, and we'll see you on next week's video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our episodes of our RV Alaska series. Keep chasing that sunshine, and we hope to see you out here on your own adventure.